There's a few things that come in the mail these days that I truly get excited about, and this is one of them. It is the HumminGuru NOVA, the latest generation of ultrasonic cleaners from HumminGuru, and I'm super excited to take a look and spend some time with this particular cleaner. I've been a user of the original HumminGuru for about a year, and I've probably cleaned close to 2,000 physical records in the machine in that time. So I'm very deeply familiar with that particular product. And when this came out, man, the Nova with all of its additional features and convenience and, just a new kind of design in a sense, I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it. So this is going to be part of a two-part series. We're going to do the unboxing today, see what actually comes in if you order the HumminGuru NOVA yourself. And then I'm going to spend some time with it. I have a whole bunch of records, hundreds of records that are queued up to be cleaned. I'm going to spend the next week or two cleaning it, trying different settings, trying the 7-inch, the 10-inch, and the 12-inch, which is now built all natively inside of the machine. You don't need adapters anymore, which I'm super excited to give that a go. I want to spend some time with this unit before I come out with a review. So stay tuned for a review if you're looking to know if this new unit excels past the original one. I'm going to do that comparison coming up. But for today, we're going to go ahead and just simply unbox and take a deep look inside the new HumminGuru NOVA. All right, folks, I went ahead and I cracked the seal. I haven't opened it yet. The cardboard is still stiff. So we're going to take a look at this together for the very first time. I will tell you that this was shipped pretty quickly. When it was ordered, the first HumminGuru I ordered took a couple weeks, I think, 2 weeks or so, maybe more to come in. This came in a matter of days. So a lot quicker turnaround time on the shipping. I think that HumminGuru has definitely improved their shipping logistics. So I was super excited. I was actually really surprised that it showed up as quickly as it did. So inside of the box right now, what I'm staring at is just a cardboard protective. Looks like the actual HumminGuru box itself is underneath. So this outer box is just simply a shipping box with the HumminGuru logo on it. So that's kind of cool. So the front of the box, we have the nice logo picture of the new HumminGuru with the Nova in its name. On this side, we got a little QR code. I guess that's for learning more information. Yeah, learning more information about the box. I've never seen these on retail. I'm not really sure why they're on the box, but maybe they are now. Maybe these are going retail, which would be really, really cool to be able to see these in the store. In the back, it kind of goes through all the accessories that you would want, telling you about all the new ads, right? We have the new holder for the records. We have an updated wand here. It looks like we have new settings. We're going to see all this in a moment. I'm going to pull it out, but it looks like there's a lot of new things, new toys. And then on this side, we have all the new features. Go ahead and check that out. The one thing I just want to add before we open the box is it's compatible with 7, 10, and 12-inch records. No adapters needed. This is a really big deal because the original HumminGuru needed certain adapters. So every time you wanted to clean a 7 or a 10-inch, you had to go find the adapter, put the record in the adapter, and give it a spin. So the fact that now this is all built into the unit and you don't need to worry about A, purchasing those additional adapters, or B, doing all of that work every time you want to clean a record is a big deal. I'm glad that they're calling that out as one of the biggest convenient features to the new HumminGuru. Let's open this up together here. There's a little bit of tape on each side. I'm going to get my little razor here and get that open. Fold this down. It's a little stiff. Cardboard's really stiff. Okay, wow. So first, that's what I see. Little hashtag HumminGuru. Let's kind of go through this box together. This looks like it's a little sticker. Let's see what it is real quick. Yep, it's just a little sticker that comes out like a record. I know this is becoming more and more of a big deal. A lot of places where you can buy records are now sending you stickers of their store. So this is kind of cool. It means that HumminGuru is connected to the vinyl community. They know it's a big deal. So they're giving you a sticker that you can add to your collection. It's really cool. All right. We got a manual. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And let's see what the manual has to say. So the manual, it's a little bit of a thank you. Got some contents here, safety precautions, overview, using machine maintenance, troubleshooting, product-specific information. So just kind of your typical manual, some information, part names, breakdown of the unit, the new updated guide there on the controls. There's a lot more buttons this time. I'm going to have to spend some time to get familiar with that. It tells you all about how to fill up the water level. Looks like there's still a 12 and 7 inch marker on the actual water container itself. And then you have the new maintenance tool, some instructions there on how to operate the maintenance tool and what it does. And then the drying rack. And a little, on this side here, there's now even a little display thing. This is actually pretty useful because every time I clean a record, I always have the record case and the album cover. It's like you never know where to put the album cover. And then you got machine set up. So this is a really well documented manual here, kind of outlaying everything. And it looks like you go ahead and just choose which record size you want, the 7, 10, or 12. So now it's just a sliding button, it looks like, to go ahead and adjust. I'm not really certain on that. I haven't used it yet, obviously. You got some basic operation settings on here. Let's see, wash-in mode settings. What all the different lights and stuff means. Water filter replacements, and then your troubleshooting guide. And then you end with some product specifications and some contact info. So really well put together manual. I gotta tell you, I appreciate having a physical manual these days. A lot of companies are copping out and they're just doing digital manuals, which I get because then you can update based on firmware releases or new features, etc. But in the case of this, it's not connected to the internet, so there's not going to be any software updates. The way you operate and maintain the device is going to be pretty static throughout its lifetime. So I completely understand having a manual, and I'm glad they included it versus some QR code that you would scan and download a PDF. Okay. Got something here. I'm not really sure what this is, so we're going to go ahead and just open it up so we can figure it out together. I don't know if it's a cover or what. Oh, it looks like a little storage bag here, probably for your accessories. It's really nice quality here with the HumminGuru tag on the side. I love the black and orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors, and I also love black. I love the black and orange combination. So I love the new color scheme. You got yourself your air filters here. So they'll go probably in a bottom machine if they haven't changed that much. These are adapters for the maintenance tool. You also have, I'm not really certain what these are. These look like little ducks. I don't know what they're for yet. We're going to find that out later. And then these are little stands, maybe for the ducks. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. We got a little bottle, small bottle for the cleaner here. So this is to help with the drying agent. It also helps with getting the records cleaner. I've been using the small bottle or the blue bottle, whatever it's called. This is a small bottle. I don't know if it's just because it's small, but I've been using their cleaner in the original HumminGuru. And I got to tell you, ever since I adopted the cleaner, my records, first off, they come out better. They just come out cleaner in general. It gets more stuff out of the grooves. The records come out a little bit shinier, if you will. And I don't mean that in a chemical sense. I'm just saying like it just really brightens up dull records. The other thing is the drying time has drastically increased. Before I was using any sort of solvent, I could run a record through the drying cycle at least 2 times before it was dried. Now, this does come with a built-in drying rack, which would help with that, but I've noticed by adding the solvent, I don't have that problem anymore. The records come out dry on the first pass. So really cool that they give you a sample bottle so you can experience that. You also get the water filters as well, so a bunch of replacements there, which is nice to get you started. It's going to last you a long time. This is the new maintenance tool. It's got markers for all 3 clearly defined there. It's a little bit different right from the get-go. The original one was more of a see-through plastic. This is more of a hazy look to it, which makes it a lot easier to read the markers. I kind of like that. This is likely the power supply, but we're going to find out together. Don't quote me on that yet. Yeah, it's the power supply. So you get the power supply itself, but what you do get is this kind of universal connector. So if you're looking to connect this to different types of outlets internationally, you can go ahead and do that. For instance, this is your Euro plug. So nice that they give you all of that ready to go. It's almost like a travel kit. They almost know like diehard record collectors are going to want to bring their HumminGuru with them as a carry-on. Or am I the only one that would do that? I might be the only one that's crazy enough to do that. All right. I'm going to need to position myself to get the actual Guru out of the box. So bear with me while I get this out. Okay, before I go ahead and reveal the Guru itself, I just got to say the attention to detail in the packaging has been phenomenal. Look at even the little HumminGuru logo here inside of the styrofoam just pressed into it. I think it's really cool, and it's done on both sides, which is really cool as well. I just think little touches like that, even though this is kind of a throwaway piece, I think little touches like that just enhance the experience when you're here unboxing it. I always like those little gems, if you will. I don't know if you call them Easter eggs because they're pretty much in your face, but I do love the fact that the attention to detail of somebody in marketing said, hey, we have this whole just blank slate right here. Let's go ahead and put our logo on there. And it works. It works on building up the excitement to unboxing. Okay, the first thing you get is about filling the water tank before operation, a little warning there, and also I think to make sure that you are pouring the water in the indicated area, which is in the center of the unit, not on the sides. I don't know if that was a thing before in the original one. I can't recall if there was a warning for that. I'll be honest with you, I think I might have even been pouring water on the sides just because it made less foams and bubbles if you were using the solvent. But anyway, here it comes. This is like Christmas. For me, it's like Christmas. Anytime I get any new toy, whether it's a cleaner like this or a new gadget or even a new record, I'm just so excited to open it. So this is really fun to do with y'all. Okay. So my first impression is that it is about the same size as the original. I feel like this one might be a little bit lighter, but it's probably the same weight. So what I'm thinking is if you have the original cover, because they do sell a nice little cover for this, so if you want to store it on your shelves, it has a nice little cover. I think it should fit. Don't quote me on that because I don't have the cover. My HumminGuru is in use every single day, almost all day, every single day. It never basically gets unplugged. It is in use all the time. As if you're following this channel, you know I get so many new records. Every single record I get, whether it's brand new or it's pre-owned, goes in a Guru first. All right, enough of that. So here you go. Here's the front. So you have the HumminGuru and then the updated control panel. So there you go. And now, from what I understand, this will illuminate around the ring here, too, to tell you how much time is left in the cleaning cycle. That's really convenient, by the way, because there's been times where I mentally feel that the cleaning is about done, but then when I go and check, it's still running. So it's nice now that I can just take a peek and see if I should hang out for a minute or if I'm way off base here. This side looks pretty standard from the original. You got the power button. I guess it's cleaning cycle 1, cleaning cycle 2, just like in the original one. And then the power adapter goes there. Your filter for the air filter comes here and it's preloaded, so the other ones that are in that packaging are actually extra replacements, which is really nice that they're thinking of you there. On the back side, it's pretty plain. There's nothing going on here. You could put some of your stickers here if you want, or just keep it the way it is. You could put that nice HumminGuru sticker here to break up this contrast. I think the orange on the gray would probably work out really nice, right? Look at that. If that's something you're into. I tend not to sticker my stuff, but I know a lot of people love putting stickers on things. Then you have your water tank here, which also comes with a starter filter, which is really nice. So there you go with that. There's something inside of the water filter. Let's open that up and see. So the water filter looks clear this time. The original one, it was almost a little bit hazy, so it made it a little bit difficult sometimes to see how clear your water was. This looks a lot clearer, so I think it's going to be good, a better judgment if you should be replacing your water or not. We'll talk more about that in a review once I have a chance to do a side-by-side comparison, because it could be just mine is old at this point and maybe the plastic just kind of changed in time. I'm going to be honest with you, as of right this moment, I don't know what this is. I'm going to find out and I'll let you know, but it came inside of the water filter container. So we'll put that back. Okay, the lid. Let's open up the lid here. Has the nice HumminGuru logo on it. This is also, now I got it. So those little birds are your stands for the record display. So you would put them in here with the little birds as a nice little touch, because it's the HumminGuru and that's their logo. And then you could put your records here for drying purposes. And that's also why it has these kind of grooves in it, right? So the water will absorb there. So that's pretty cool. See, we're figuring things out together. This just looks like it's to make sure nothing gets crushed. So that's just trash. And the inside of the unit looks like that now. So a lot of difference here. I think this is how you adjust now the different size records or adjust the turn. So this is now something you can go in here and adjust. Hopefully this will hold up over time, but everything so far looks pretty quality. What I do know, one of the big differences is that you can't pop out the wheels anymore. Remember, if you had a record that didn't quite spin, you could put in the attachment and it would grab the record a little bit tighter. It would lift it up slightly, but it would grab it a little bit tighter, and then it would clean that way. From what I understand, there's no longer a need to do that, so these don't pop out anymore. You don't have the access to the wheels. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, wait, I have a HumminGuru, and every so often I had to replace the wheels. Well, based on HumminGuru, these wheels have been upgraded to a higher quality, longer lasting material, and they're suggesting that they don't need to be replaced, not nearly as often as the original. Will they outlive the lifetime of the cleaner? I don't know. Only time's going to be able to tell that, but I think that's really convenient. That's my take here, guys. From what I'm seeing first looks, it looks like everything was made with intent, right? What they really tried to do was maximize the features and functionalities. The top here, which would really get scratched up, so they thought about that. They thought about the wheels. You can now easily adjust based on what record size you have. They give you a carrying pouch for all your accessories. You have a multi-purpose maintenance tool now with different adapters, which is really nice. They've taken the lid and made that to something that is functional. I'm assuming the thing inside of the water container is part of the record stand to hold your album, so I'll have to just double look at that as well. But my first impression so far is that I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start cleaning some records on here. Once I get about 50 to 100 in, I'm going to pop up a review and give you my thoughts on a side-by-side comparison on the original to the new one. And I'm going to talk all about the new features and functions of the new HumminGuru Nova. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe and notify so you know when that video comes out. Thank you so much for joining me on this unboxing adventure. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me, because this was like Christmas for me. I'll tell you what, why don't you go get yourself a cup of coffee, spin a record, and I'll see you on the next video.